New punch.
Windblade!
Transfixed!
Don't be a killjoy!
Everlasting as the moon!
Dragon Keeper! No mercy, you can't run!
Gloves off!
You got don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run! I think miscalculated.
Prepare to be blown away!
Overruled!
You need to hurry up!
Shine down! This is where you fall. You asked for it!
You need to hurry up!
Transfixed!
This one's well done!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Look alive!
An unfortunate fault!
Buckle up!
Close enough.
Laid bare. Witness my rise. Hi! You're dead meat! Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon. Shine down. Look alive.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Oz, reveal thyself! Witness the power of Gua!
Dead reckoning! Frost is coming!
He might feel a little prick! Wibbly wobbly! Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Time to witness the power.
Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming! Getting here!
Let's see! Don't be nervous! Just relax!
Night Phantasmagoria. Frost is coming!
No, my sword! Rain Cutter! By royal decree!
Getting gear!
Shower me with praise! How dare you! Time to shine! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast! Everybody stand back! Let the world come alive! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go! Eat this!
Up to it, Manzai!
My guiding stars! Stars, shine for me! Be amazed! Surprise! Over here! Everybody stand back! Let the magic begin!
Mighty mythical beast! Congratulations! Up to it, Manzai!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Be amazed! Punishment! Everybody stand back!
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Shiver! Judgment! Teamwork is strength! Goba, get them!
Swift and merciful, from whence you came!
Punishment! Yes! Ha! Yeah! This shop looks popular today. Wonder what the occasion is. Butterfly Dew Cosmetics now on sale. Huh, looks like it. Oh, Sigewinne's here too! Hey there, Sigewinne! Hello there, Traveler and Paimon. I hope you're keeping yourselves fit and healthy. You bet we are! So anyway, what are you doing here, Sigewinne? The Duke insists I take regular vacations in the Court of Fontaine. This one just so happened to coincide with a promotion for a new skincare product, so I came over to take a look. I like to keep up with the latest industry developments when I can, to help me with my magazine articles. Wait, you write? For a magazine? Which one? It's called Beautés en Fleur, and it's run by the Fontaine Beauty Association. I've done lots of articles about skincare for them, using the pen name Maritime Flower. Oh, wow! You're a Maritime Flower? If Paimon's not mistaken, you're one of the leading figures in the Fontaine Beauty Association! What's so weird about that? Everyone loves beauty! I really like this role. The staff at cosmetics shops are always so polite. And as long as I wear a big smile on my face, I always get the best customer service. Well, they sure don't want to make an enemy of the Maritime Flower. Obviously, it's because of Sigewinne's love for beauty. Still a leader of the Beauty Association? That's incredible. The truth is, I study this field because I cherish my own appearance. It has nothing to do with being beautiful or not. Oh, the words of a master beautician defy comprehension! Oh, wait, you're saying that natural beauty is the highest form of beauty, right? Not really. Actually, Melusine aesthetics are very different from human ones. We don't view humans based on their appearance. If I had to describe our approach, I'd say it's based on cuteness. Oh! Really? Yep. Still, I really value my current appearance, and in the process of taking care of it, it turns out, my knowledge and experience is pretty popular with beauty product lovers. It came as a big surprise to me, though. Oh, Paimon gets it now! But speaking of your appearance, how come you look human anyway? Are you like only half Melusine? Ooh, wait, sorry. That was probably really offensive, wasn't it? No, I don't mind. I'm not mixed, though. I made a decision to turn myself into this form a very long time ago. If you're interested, I could tell you the story. A shape-shifting story? Oh, heck yeah, of course we're interested! Once upon a time... Long ago, humans rejected Melusines, and Melusines feared humans. There was one Melusine who became fascinated with human medicine, but no human wanted her help. And there was one girl who liked Melusines, so no humans would make friends with her. So, the Melusine became the girl's friend, and the girl became the Melusine's patient. Your checkup's all done. You're still in perfect health. Thank you, Dr. Melusine. In this game of doctor and patient, a friendship was born. Then, one day, the girl fell ill. The Melusine was the only doctor to arrive on time, but the adults sent her away.
Scram! Melusines can't be trusted!
So just because I'm not human, I can't save my best friend. In desperation, the Melazine approached the frightening witch. She begged and begged until she got a reply.
If you take this potion, concocted of sin, you will gain a human face and grow human limbs. But then, you will lose everything that attracted this friend of yours to you in the first place. Can you accept that?
The Melazine did not hesitate for very long. On a rainy night, a little doctor knocked on the girl's door. The doctor wore a hood and raincoat, maybe to protect her from the rain, but maybe also to hide a secret. The little doctor held the girl's hand and treated her illness, just as she had so many times before. Dawn came, and the little girl's condition improved. But the little doctor was long gone, for she knew her friend would never recognize her again. And so, since then, I've lived my life in human form. Most people who know me just think I was born this way.
Ooh. A witch? A potion? Why does this sound like a fairy tale?
Trust me, it's a true story.
Must be the way you told it then. It just sounds so... yeah. Not every Melazine would take human form to save their human friend. That must have been a huge decision.
Treating patients is a doctor's duty. We must always find a way.
Ugh. It's so crazy that they turned you away just because you were a Melazine. Especially when their daughter was so sick.
Well, sometimes appearance can be a real barrier. But that was a long time ago. I like how I look now anyway.
Paimon too! You're super cute this way.
Attention customers! Thank you all for waiting. Now, on behalf of our skincare partner, I'm delighted to announce that our exciting new product is now officially on sale!
Well, there we go. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, Paimon, if you want to buy any skincare products, I'll be happy to give you some suggestions.
Really? Personal advice right from a leader of the Fontaine?
Allow me to introduce our newest skin lotion, Butterfly Dew. To say that it improves skin quality is an understatement. This product gets its name from the way it transforms your skin and makes it glow anew, like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. We are thrilled to have the inventor of this fantastic product with us here today. Please...
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Rawat, and I developed butter.
Wow, what a looker.
He's a researcher? Wow, he's really challenging the stare.
It seems that everyone... I'm well aware that researchers are generally Of course, appearance is a skin-deep way of defining a person. And yet one's appearance can be a very real set of shackles, holding a person back in their life. It can rob a young person of their self-confidence when applying for a job, dissuade a young lady from approaching the one she loves. But what if I told you that those shackles can be broken? If our appearance prevents us from changing, then let us first change our appearance itself. Wash away moles, birthmarks, and wrinkles, and they can no longer rob us of our confidence. Replace them with luster and radiance. That is why Butterfly Dew exists. Its mission is to allow us to shed our pupae, undergo a complete metamorphosis, and embrace a new life.
Well, whether it actually works or not, after that...
Mr. Rawat?
Of course, I tried it many times.
Wow!
Still, I don't expect to convince you just by blowing my own trumpet.
Oh, Paimon!
Hmm? Oh, What an honor! It appears we have a giant of the Fontaine Beauty.
Sure.
Whoa. Is that Romaritime flower? They say she's the pickiest.
Here you go.
Oh, it's very kind to the skin, and the absorption rate is high. Even for Fontaine, this is a first-rate product.
Wow, now that's high praise.
I'll take one.
Any discounts?
All right. Well, all that remains for me to say is, Butterfly Dew is now on sale.
Think we should buy a bottle too? Aww, really? Well, it's still good to care for your skin though, right? Paimon definitely feels kinda rough from being exposed to the elements all the time. And if you're worried about whether it's the right product for you, well, luckily for us, Sigewinne's here, so we can get an expert consultation.
It's an honor to receive such high praise from you. To be honest, I was also hoping you might be able to point out some flaws in the
With most skincare... Oh yeah, this one has instant benefits. Improving skin quality without... Don't worry though,
Oh, I was hoping for a more casual conversation, but you are a beauty association leader.
Sigewinne! Oh, excuse us, Miss Beauty Expert. But do you think this product is a good choice for me and her?
Wait, are you the renowned traveler?
That's right, and by her side, the equally famous Paimon.
Well, I don't normally handle customer questions personally, but since it's the traveler asking, allow me to make an exception. Butterfly Dew is made for all skin types, so no matter who you are, you can rest assured that it will...
Why would it work all right then. How about a friend discount?
Save yourself the
Yay! Paimon's private fund
To me, finding
admirers of...
it's nothing to be This is a fact of life.
You're right. Everyone loves beauty, don't they?
Look at the time. My apologies, but I have other things to attend to. I'll leave you with these 2 bottles of Butterfly Dew, and I look forward to seeing you.
Paimon, I'd say there's no need for you and the Traveler to use this product for now.
Why?
The quality is fine. I just...
Really? Then why?
Researchers are a very special breed of human. You can point out their flaws to their face if I'd mentioned it.
Fair enough, that makes sense.
If you're interested in the more effective version, I can write up a list of ingredients for you. Just come get me once you've gathered them.
When you say more effective, you mean it'll make Paimon even prettier? Ooh, how can we say no?
As for me, it's probably time I got back to the Fortress of Maripede. I mustn't leave the infirm.
Alright, see you there! Just up ahead, Traveler! The ingredients for Sigewinne should be nearby.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Let's get it on! Ha! You asked for it!
Let's head to the Fortress of Mirapede! Whoa, the infirmary is packed!
Please, you have to believe me. I saw it with my own...
Got it? Okay. First, which...
Your index finger, but I'm...
Very good.
Hey there! Your Grace, it's been a while, huh?
Ah, it's you two.
No worries,
This inmate came running to the guards in a panic.
a doppelganger.
And that's what I thought. Considering how certain he is of what he saw, I could only...
Alright, very good. Take a sip of... Evaluation complete.
I see.
I have to assume so.
The rumor mill will go... The Marechaussee Phantom has requested my cooperation on a case.
No problem, Your Grace.
By the way, we have a couple of guests here who have made the trip just to see you. I imagine it...
Oh, Traveler, I'm...
Hey there, Sigewinne! It's
I'll be in my office if you desperately need...
okay, bye-bye! So, Sig...
Would you mind wait...
Oh, sure!
Sigewinne, we've brought him. And he seems to...
Okay, don't panic. Let's start by sitting him down here.
Paimon had no idea how busy it can get for Sigewinne. Maybe now's not the... Good point. Besides, it might actually be interesting.
Well, this could hurt.
Did his face...
It's anyone's guess. His face melted... Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
The Marechaussee Phantom?
Yep, it was a...
You done gawking?
Not yet. I need to check the severity of your ulcers to decide... Don't worry.
Don't patronize me. Do I look like a kid to you? Just give me the meds.
Hey, lose the attitude. You dare talk back to her.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to apply the medication.
Look how nice Sigewinne's being.
Can I leave?
Wow, not a peep. What a brave little guy. So, Traveler, Paimon, did you bring the ingredients?
We did, but we don't want to interfere or anything. You're busy saving lives here.
Oh, don't be silly. I agreed to it, didn't I? Just hand me the ingredients, and I'll make some time to whip it into the improved version for you. Take a rest here if you want. Or, if you're not tired, I hear they're holding a new pancreation tournament in the administration area.
Or alternatively, that's right! Let us help you out! It's the least we could do!
Don't worry. I gotta warn you, though. It'll be tiring work. So I suggest you take a break first, then come back and see me when you're ready.
We're ready, Sigewinne! What's our first mission?
I found the perfect job for the Traveler. First, I'd like you to lie...
What for?
I need you to pretend to be sick.
What?
Oh, is it...
Oh, so you knew.
I sure did. She was way more interesting than the usual.
Well, this is awkward. But why do you need us to do it again now?
No time to explain. My next patient will be here any second. Oh, please, just do as I say. You can, pretend like you've got a nasty headache.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, it's me. I'm only here because my mom won't stop pestering me about it. So annoying.
Well, your mother has enough on her plate with a busy job. Well, the last thing she needs is to worry about you being sick as well.
I know. I shouldn't treat the place like a playground. Shouldn't go swimming in the lower levels where we join up with this. I thought I'd be.
All right. Sit yourself down and I'll take your temperature. Your fever still hasn't gone down.
But Doc, it's so bad. Can't you just write me a note? Huh?
Well, if you want to rely on your own immune system to clear up your fever, oh, then you'll have to tough it out like this, young...
Hang in there, Traveler! Are you gonna puke? Paimon can get you a paper bag!
Huh?
As long as you're tough enough to get through the
And...
Hey! Wake up! Wake up!
Put it this...
I think maybe I'll take that medicine after all, if that's okay.
Oh, of course. Here, it's still warm.
It's so bitter.
All done. Great job, you two.
That kid really doesn't know what's good for him.
His mother's a guard here. He was quite happy at first. He seemed to think that the Fortress of Meripede would be...
So you made us put on... Oh, you had a teeth... Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I really liked my teacher. She was a traveling She used to...
She sounds like a pretty...
strict.
Strange way for a doctor to just...
As it happens, I actually have a picture of her.
Oh, wow, yeah?
Yep. All the children she treated.
Why does it almost sound like you're...
Oh, because I am. If she was here...
A doctor who looks like a
Oh, me.
That's actually a good thing, you know.
Oh, my next patient should be arriving now.
Sure thing! On to the next mission.
Well, thanks to you two, it was much easier today.
Aww. Should we get some rest? It's getting pretty late.
Oh, there is one last thing.
Confidential? Are you sure you can tell us?
Oh, it's fine. You're not living here anymore, so it's okay.
Wait, you mean those healthy?
My patients refuse to eat any help.
Considering even the chef.
You want to find out? I can teach you.
Sure.
The ingredients are ready. Now, first we add this.
Yeah.
Next up, xenochromatic crystals. You want to crush them up into a fine...
Wait, are those from Fontimer Aberrants?
Finally, we'll need some high-protein meat. Frogs are an excellent choice. You just need to clean their innards and...
Oh! Frog.
And we're done. Yesterday in the production zone,
Sigewinne really does have the inmates' best.
Transfixed!
Ah, head nurse.
just the one today.
Sounds good.
Sounds like they're tough.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's snow.
That will... Well, I'm done with work for today. Thanks for...
Seems like the
Head nurse, please, wait. I'm sorry to disturb you this late.
Okay.
The guard at the observation...
You were right to tell me. I'll have to examine...
Looks like we've got one job as medical...
Ah, head nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the after giving it...
I totally understand.
Again, so sorry. I was in such a state...
Oh, not at all. It's a lot to remember. First up, we have a...
Your pinky.
All right, all indicators...
So it was a stress-induced hallucination after all?
Well, we've certainly had previous cases of mental illness caused by overwork, which is...
Please, head nurse, you shouldn't blame yourself. Thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night's sleep.
I suggest you take 2 days off to focus on your recovery.
Great. I can't thank you enough, Head.
Mr. Odilon,
Of course. I'm on guard duty in the administrative...
Guess you're finally done for the day now, huh?
Yep. But I still haven't gotten a...
Oh, no rush! Serious...
Well, tomorrow it is then. Good night, Traveler. Good night, Paimon. Hope you sleep well.
Oh, don't you worry! We will! After a productive day of work, we're both gonna sleep like a log. Yeah, sleep tight, Sigewinne. See you tomorrow! Paimon really did sleep like a log. Let's go find Sigewinne. Whoa! How is the infirmary even busier than yesterday?
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. I have a few people here for a checkup, so you might need to wait for a while.
No problem. Anything we can do to help?
There's a bit of a complicated situation here. I'm still getting to the bottom of it myself.
You have to believe me. I'm telling the truth.
You're in a medical facility. Keep it down.
Please, listen to me. I'm not Gascon. I'm Uy.
You're a horrible liar, you know that? We get all your money.
You mean because of the way I look? I don't know what happened. I just woke up like this. Then you guys dragged me in here for an interrogation.
I brought you here to figure out what's going on. If you truly are the...
This is nuts. Yesterday's interrogations went fine, and now this.
Morning, Your Grace. What's going on?
Remember the case I mentioned yesterday? The one brought to me by the Marachose Phantom? Well, we've been questioning the inmates involved this morning. Every single one of them is claiming mistaken identity.
Huh. That's even weirder than what that guy was saying yesterday.
The thing is, none of them have been able to provide any evidence whatsoever to support their claim.
And we thought yesterday was as busy as it got for Sigewinne.
We've compiled their statements. Have a look. Perhaps there's something we missed.
Wait.
Release? Interesting. The inmates they spoke of in their statements appear to all be due for release today.
I noticed that too.
All the more reason to be cautious. Lumberzar, check the release.
I'm on it.
It's conceivable that our group of serious offenders somehow found a way to switch places with inmates who are about to be released, so they can walk out.
We did consider that possibility. But I mean, just look at them. They match the warrants, period.
Only if they're dead ringers for the inmates due for release, I suppose. I gave you that name list yesterday to assist in your investigation. Did that help?
Yes, the only other thing that's...
Oh, really?
Give me a moment. I know, it's not time to change your dressing yet, but please bear with me.
Huh? Isn't that the guy from yesterday?
This should be Honore. He has very severe facial ulcers, which require an operation in the hospital.
Yes, like I told you. I'm not Potton. I'm Honore.
So there has been a swap. Well, I can see what happened in Potton's case, But how do you explain the other inmates? You're not telling me they're...
No, I believe it was their faces that got switched. The method is a bit like replacing a tooth. Take the bad tooth out, put a false one in. And actually, I think I can prove it to you. Traveler, Paimon, do you remember Eric from the other day?
Yeah, sure do.
Then you can be my witnesses. To start with, please fetch the inmate who claims to be Eric. So, you're Eric?
Yes, head nurse. It's me.
I need to do another...
All right. It's the cognition test.
Now, try to recall if you can...
I believe it was your index finger.
But that means...
Huh?
So, basically, last night, the Eric who said he saw another him, Sigewinne did another test before letting him
Huh? I don't know about any test last night. There was nothing to do with...
Well, in that case, there is a...
So, what exactly happened?
The gang of Sirius last night, however, they made real Eric however,
Right, because I put Eric on the observation list by then.
hence why the imposters had to pull that little stunt to get...
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
Well, I can't fault the reasoning.
Criminals altering their facial appearance to commit crimes is nothing new. In fact, we carefully examined all the suspects, and their...
So far, it seems more likely that the gang...
Actually, there is a potion that...
A shape-shifting potion?
Forgive me, head nurse, but this is the first...
Yes, I am.
But...
Please, trust me.
At the same time, without any solid evidence, it's pure speculation. Yep.
Okay. Well, it was our negligence that meant...
Your Grace, bad news. I paused the releases like you asked, but we were too late. A bunch of people already... I checked the list.
2 hours ago?
So there really was a switch after all.
We should be able to catch up with them if we leave now, right?
Not if that potion is real. They can just switch faces again after leaving the fortress.
Yikes! So we're at a complete dead end!
Well, technically there is one more. We were only able to...
Oh? What? Isn't that the...
Handsome? One of the crimes this gang is charged with is the manufacture and sale of illicit drugs. According to Mr. Rawat, at first, thanks to his report...
What a hero!
No doubt. That aside...
Understood, Your Grace. My team and I will head to the Fontaine Research Institute right away. In the meantime...
Of course.
Miss Morgan, I'd like to come along and help... Well,
Don't say that, head nurse. Look.
Don't worry.
You say that.
If I may, Miss Morgan, Sigewinne is the one who raised the and if you really are... Ah, there you go, right on cue. Knew I...
Okay. Greetings. Sorry to impose, but I'm afraid we're here on Earth.
The Mara Jose...
Not this time, no.
He actually doesn't work on.
Just a hand.
Well, I guess you could. But in all his time.
That's so weird. He definitely didn't come across like a recluse at that product.
I don't find that weird at all. He definitely didn't strike me as the kind of guy who's good at making friends.
Really? Paimon couldn't tell. Must be a Melusine perception thing.
Okay, we should talk with his acquaintances. But we also need to check the Research Institute for any clues. Let's split up. It'll save us some time.
Sure thing. We'll go ask around among the other researchers with Sigewinne. Paimon's suddenly kinda curious to know what everyone really thinks of him. Excuse us, are you Audrey?
That's me. What is it?
Are you close friends with Rawat?
Close friend? I should have known, really. Men like him, they just enjoy being surrounded by fawning women. They're not interested in a serious relationship.
Okay. We were just kinda wondering if you might know where we can find him.
Why would I know where he's at? I barely know him, and he probably doesn't even remember me.
Ugh, this is getting annoying. Shall we go ask someone else?
I think she knows Rawat better than she cares to admit. If we leave now, it might be a wasted opportunity.
Maybe, but we're not going to get much out of her while she's in this state, are we?
She's displaying symptoms common among people in love, if that's what you mean. But I know a cure.
It's curable?
Oh, we're still no closer to finding Mr. Rawat. Oh, by this point, he could be in grave danger.
Danger? Wait, why are you looking for him again?
Oh, that's right, yeah! The Marechaussee Phantom said that.
What?
Oh, I see.
Okay, but this is purely out of I heard she raised him a...
Oh, okay.
Nope, sorry. When I told him I had a... Unbelievable.
Looks like her love syndrome is flaring.
We need to find out Mr. Rawat's mother's address. Let's check with the Marechaussee officers when we regroup.
Cool, sounds like... Hey there, are you in?
What do you want?
We're here to ask about Rawat.
Close?
Huh?
It's been a good...
Would the patent...
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Keep going.
Most of the other researchers here focus on mechanic, but I'm studying code. I bought his product once. Don't get me wrong. But despite that, he turned me down not once.
Huh, so is Rawat antisocial? Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any info about Rawat's whereabouts from him. Let's go.
Wait, 1 second. Mr. Antibes, next time you go shopping, you should buy some Buell fruits. Peel the skin, steep in water, then drink. It'll help calm your mood.
Huh? Yeah. Thanks.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but are you Bertram?
Who's asking?
concerned citizens helping out the Marechaussee Phantom with an investigation. We'd like to ask you about Rawat's whereabouts, if that's okay. We're told the two of you are pretty close.
Not anymore, we're not. Turns out we don't see eye to eye.
Oh yeah? What happened?
The thing about us researchers is, most of us do what we do for some sort of higher purpose. But not Rawat. All he cared about was how to commercialize his findings. He won't even let you work with him unless you sign a confidentiality agreement first. Also, he has better control over who gets which intellectual property rights. How are you supposed to get any meaningful research done working with a guy like that? Now that I've got my own technical solution for my compressor, I don't need to work with him anymore.
So that's what Rawat is really like.
We'd still like to know where to find him. Is that something you can help us with?
Wait, Yeah, I know you. You're the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede. Alright, then I'm happy to help you if I can. I respect the work you do. Medicine serves the highest purpose of all the sciences.
Wow, turns out Sigewinne's got some real clout.
Thing is, I have no real way of knowing where he might be. I stopped working with him 2 months ago, and I've barely seen him since. But if you want my advice, I'd say go talk to the peddlers. There's a few he meets with every other day or so. Maybe they know where he's at.
Peddlers?
Yeah, back when I was working with him, I noticed he met with them quite often. Wouldn't surprise me if they were involved in some shady business together, because it seemed like they went out of their way to avoid discussing anything in my presence. The little I overheard was about manufacturing and selling pharmaceutical drugs. Like I said, he's all about the money.
Drugs?
Who knows?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Well, that's all 3 research.
If my research project works out,
You know, Paimon started out thinking Rawat was a...
So what's your...
a handsome researcher?
So you're...
Well, his look...
You can't judge a
Head nurse. Traveler. I assume you've spoken with the researchers. What did you find out?
Bertram mentioned Rawat's involvement with some pharmaceutical merchants. Do you know if... Since he... how strange. If he was so full, maybe he and...
You think he may have...
Isn't that pretty... Most children who come to me with tooth decay...
I saw him when he came to make his report. You mentioned that he comes from... By the time he discovered...
That does make a lot... No wonder he's so unsociable.
In that case... If Rawat was working with the escape...
Based on the information we've gathered so far, he was last seen 2 days ago. If no one's seen him since, maybe we're...
2 days ago? So he went missing right after that...
That was the same day.
Yeah.
All the more reason to find him as soon as possible.
Yep.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's move.
This should be the house.
Okay. I'll knock.
Sounds like whoever's inside has restricted mobility. Oh, it seems serious. Oh, what's the fastest way to get this door open?
Break the door down?
No, I'll handle it. Let the expert deal with it. There'll be a mountain of paperwork if we damage a citizen's property. Calm down. Deep breaths. Remember your training. Control your strength. And... it's open!
Seath, take a few people and lie in wait. Keep your eyes peeled for any activity around the house. The Traveler, head nurse, and I will go inside.
Oh, there! On the bed, there's an old lady! That's...
We could try, but...
Well...
Yep. Hello, ma'am. Might I ask if you're or what's... hard of hearing, perhaps? Does anyone...
I have one here.
I'd like to show you a photo, ma'am. Is...
Looks like this isn't gonna work after all. Is it possible he could have avoided returning here because he knew he'd be in danger?
Maybe.
Guess so.
I suggest we all return there now.
Sorry, officer, but could I stay here for a while? This patient requires some care.
Of course. Traveler...
Also...
What?
For what? No...
Got it.
Thanks for helping me out yet again, Traveler.
No problem.
Yes.
Oh.
Let me take care of a few things first.
Yeah, of course.
I can tell that her family has tried a lot of different treatment methods, including some very expensive medicines. Unfortunately, her condition is so multifaceted that a recovery looks all but impossible.
Sigewinne. My mom bets being a nurse must be pretty tough at times like this.
Yes, it makes me a little sad. In Amelizine's eyes, a human's birth, aging, sickness, and death are as much a part of natural law as sunrise and sunset. But human medicine can defy that law to some extent. In that sense, it is a science of miracles. That is why I became fascinated with it in the first place. But it was only after I truly became a doctor that I realized miracles don't always happen. Even the greatest doctors cannot cure all diseases.
Sigewinne.
Well, don't worry about me, Paimon. A doctor's duty is not to cure all diseases, but to treat whatever ailments they can. At the very least, I can lower her fever. That way she'll suffer less, and she might even be able to see her son.
Yeah, all the more reason to find Rawat as soon as possible, even if we don't catch those crooks.
Oh, her fever is getting worse. Could I get some hot water?
Sure, we're on the case.
down the hot water?
Sure did. Judging by this journal.
Oh, that's great. The wet towel is ready. I'm giving you another injection. Are you feeling better now? It's all right. We'll go bring him back. Please hang in there.
Thank you. It's Officer Morgan! They're already here!
We came as soon as we heard the news.
Don't blame yourself. Right now, we need to focus on finding a way in.
There's a mechanical door over here! Hopefully the instructions in Rawat's journal.
It's open. Let's go in.
How did they get in here? Captain, up ahead! Those look like our fugitives!
So they found this place too? Don't let any of them escape!
Be gone! Windblade!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Another test subject.
Witness my rise!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Captain, according to our list, many of the fugitives aren't accounted for. There may be others hiding deeper inside the facility.
Ah, so these guys were just the lookout crew.
The Marashose Phantom! How did they find this place?
Wait, it's that guard from the fortress!
That's right, I'm on your side. The Duke sent me. What's the matter? Some sort of mix-up?
Mr. Odilon, didn't I tell you a few days ago that you need to stop all field work until you've recovered?
Well, you know, gotta help His Grace out. Share the load.
Officer Morgan, this man is an imposter. The real Mr. Odilon has no recent health issues.
What? But
Looks like the head nurse was right about the face-swapping method. Arrest them all! DuPont, stay here and keep guard. And watch the exit.
Got it.
So many jars. Was this some sort of production facility?
This scent, it's probably the ingredients used in...
How come they're all empty? Did it sell so well that he ran out of supplies?
How strange. Why would Rawat choose to manufacture a popular product like that in such a difficult-to-reach, given our suspicion?
Perhaps, but...
Do you have any evidence for that?
No, just a guess. We need to find Rawat as soon as possible. He has all the...
Understood. Well, let's not...
Doesn't look like we're gonna get this door open. Let's find another way around. This one's closed too! What's with those carts and tracks? Oh, maybe it's one of those doors that opens when it senses cargo passing through. There's a loaded cart right over there. Let's bring it to the door and give it a try!
There's no escape! Now you shall perish!
Gone! He might feel a little prick. Hold still. Don't slip and fall. This room's much smaller than the others. Judging by the implements on the table, this looks like a potion making.
Head nurse! Over here!
Let's see. Huh? Perhaps they stripped him down. Yikes, Sigewinne, where did that come from?
Oh, what a tragic way to go. Especially with such a bright future ahead of...
There's a path leading further on, Officer Morgan. Let's keep up the pace. Don't slip and fall.
bunch of people in there.
Are you serious? You're telling us that within a day, our faces are going to rot like yours?
Fontanian physiology changed dramatically after that great flood, and it's not as compatible with this face-changing solution as before. The side effects are as you can see.
Why didn't you say anything before we all used it?
Look, my plan got you all out of prison, didn't it? You'd have much bigger problems to worry about right now if the Marshall-Say Phantom found out about your other crimes. Consider an ugly mug getting off lightly.
Ugh. You're just lucky we didn't leave you in there after you disappeared on us with no warning. We only let it slide because we're former partners. And now you have the gall to pull a stunt like this?
Partners? Make no mistake, each of us is only looking out for himself. If you place too much trust in others, well, I'm afraid that's your problem. You hid things from me too. Remember how you each had a spare potion? You kept quiet about it until we planned the prison break?
Oh, and you didn't have a secret spare? Then do you want to explain how you melted your face off before all this?
Guys, that's enough. Calm down. It is what it is. Arguing won't change anything. What's the plan, Parton? I'm assuming you brought us here for a reason?
There is no plan. We followed him here on the promise of more juice, but it turns out there ain't a drop here. Besides, what does it matter now anyway? He already said, even if we did get our hands on more of that stuff, switching faces again solves nothing. They're still gonna melt off eventually.
I said enough arguing! Parton, tell us the plan.
The most practical solution is to continue using the potion. Keep switching to a new face before the ulcers can start forming.
Are you kidding me? This stuff was hard enough to get a hold of even when we had a supply. Now you're asking us to use it like skin lotion, after the flood all but wiped the supply out?
Well, there is another option. But you'll have to make a deal with me first.
Okay, now we're talking. What's the deal?
I have a document I took from that researcher that details how to make a replacement. Just give me one bottle of the undiluted fluid, and I'll get to work. What's the problem? I thought you always kept reserves. Or do you really just have one spare bottle each?
What do you think? That we were shipping them into the Fortress of Meripede by the basket load?
Well then, say hello to never showing your marred faces in public again.
Ugh, I've heard enough! Get him! Let's see if that document even exists!
Freeze! Marshall-Say Phantom!
What? Who let them in?
Officer Morgan, before anything else, please find out Rawat's status.
Rawat?
I don't see him. Hand over the hostage now, if you want any chance of avoiding an extension to your sentences.
Spare us your condescending attempts to coax us back to our cells. You think we're looking to negotiate? Rawat is dead.
Parton?
Arrest them all! Don't let anyone get away!
Go on. This is where you fall. Pitiful. Let's get it on! Ha! Gloves off! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Ha!
Test subject.
Don't be nervous. Just relax. Let's see.
The wrong test subject.
Yeah. Don't slip and fall.
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon!
Going down! Ha! Ha! You're dead meat! Booked alive! Transfixed! Witness my rise!
Prepare to be blown away!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
I swear, it's for medical research!
Huh. Gotta say, I never expected to see the head nurse in combat.
Some patients respond better to a more...
Captain, we fin-
Over there! The door's...
One group trying to arrest me, another trying to hunt me down. Good. I gotta kill two birds with one stone. Don't waste your energy.
How?
Well then, you'd better hope they get...
There's some kind of gas leaking from the pipes.
This is our distribution. The pipe network here was designed to emit a gas for firefighting.
Why would you...
Oh, please.
He's a maniac! Come on, we gotta find a way to open...
Go ahead, struggle in vain. Once the last of you croaks, no one will ever find me again.
Are you sure you're...
You can't cure my face, just...
And what if I could?
Nice try. You're just trying to stall me. Don't you worry about me. I'll find a way to cure my face once I get out of here.
Oh, I doubt it. After all, Fontanians can no longer dissolve in primordial seawater.
What?
The key component of the face-changing potion is the fluid left behind by dissolved Fontanians. It might look like before the flood, all Fontanians were oceanids. A potion made from that fluid could theoretically, it could give someone any appearance they wished. But since the flood, Fontanians have become true humans.
Are you saying this potion is made from Fontanians dissolved with...
How could you know all of this? No, wait.
It also means that I have a formula you're unaware of.
I might get to make a deal today after all. All right, keep talking.
Oh, it's not a formula, but a finished product.
What?
When I tried Rawat's skincare product, I'm guessing his skincare lotion contains the fruits.
Huh. Impressive guesswork. But it only contains a tiny amount of the active ingredient.
Well, I found a way to reverse the dilution
That's impossible.
If I tell you some of the ingredients, I think you can figure it out. First...
Tainted hydrophantasms and transoceanic pearls.
So, can we make a deal?
Sounds good to me. There's a delivery pipeline beneath this window. Drop the potion in, and I'll release you all.
Nope, not trusting you that easily. You're like those naughty kids who try to hide their illness. Open...
Even if you're not bluffing, your potion won't... I'm not closing the valve this time. Clock's ticking.
Fine, then I'll just stand here with the...
No.
It's open!
Disable that sluice gate! Jam it! Don't let it close again!
That's more like it. In that case, a promise is a promise.
Head nurse, there's too much poison gas in here. We have to leave, now!
That was too close. That Potton is a real nasty piece of work.
Oh, don't be too quick to sit down. Moving around a little will help relieve the soreness. Same goes for you, Traveler. Oh, but Paimon, you should be fine, right?
Flying fast is pretty tiring too, actually. Anyway, that's not important right now. Paimon's still shocked to learn that there's a whole criminal operation.
Shame I ended up...
No, please don't. Paimon doesn't want to use that stuff anymore. Still, it was a pretty good job that... Yeah.
Head nurse. It's a shame that we...
What a horrible bunch. Especially that Potton.
No, we wouldn't.
What? Then why did...
If this is true, if he changes his opinion...
No, you don't...
What do you mean?
We gotta hurry. She won't last much longer.
Overruled.
Windblade!
Erase all threats. Under all sight. You asked for it. Let's get it on! Hi! Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Go on.
Windblade!
Don't move a muscle. I might be short, but I pack a mean punch, Captain. You're just in time. While I was lying in wait, I spotted this crook snooping around, trying to find a way in. So I detained him.
Whoa. His face.
Are you... Potton?
What?
This is how Potton looked before his face was marred. His current appearance matches the mugshot on his arrest warrant.
Wait, so what's going on? Wasn't the whole point of the potion to disguise himself and escape Fontaine? Why would he change back to his original face and run right into our trap?
Enough of this nonsense. Let me in.
You better pipe down.
To heck with it. Listen to me.
He's got it.
Forced again. Back when I was being... Amazing what a difference a handsome face... You want an explanation? Fine. I'll tell it how it is. When I was just Potton.
Ew.
Women despise me.
Collaborate? You don't look like much of a researcher to me.
My peers.
Mr. Potton, was it? I'm most interested in your research. Consider my offer carefully. I doubt you'll find other investment.
Only villains would work with me.
You want out of the game? Forget about it. Turns out, I slipped up a little. Left your picture with some Marechaussee Phantom officers. Easy. So I suggest you put any thought.
There was no way out until...
Mr. Rawat,
I became popular with women.
This new potion you developed is fascinating. Genius, in fact. Would you consider working with...
My peers looked up to...
Okay, I'm very interested in your research, sir.
And the villains even began to fear me. Becoming Rawat showed... But I did not hold a grudge, or so I thought. But... Mother, I'm back. How are you doing?
Oh, are you?
I bought the best medicine Mora could buy, but nothing would cure her illness. In the end, I hoped she'd at least be able to see her son one last time before she passed, but when everyone else rejected me, the only person who cared about me was my mother.
I have to let her see me again. Even if it means donning my own wretched, ugly face. Well, is that enough explaining for you? Now do you understand?
Have you ever considered you found a way to come...
So you kept being a villain just for the money?
Villain? You have no right to judge me!
You're a villain to...
Honestly, I don't...
Don't humor me.
I didn't know anything for sure until you chose to take that potion bottle and spare. I had to confirm my...
Are you kidding me?
Well, but...
Fundamental Most people You use it yourself.
Sigewinne?
Yes, you're right.
I'll bet it was back in the days when Melazines were discriminated against because of their appearance. It was either carry on living in the gutters as part of an alien race. So you see...
That's not...
Huh?
Head nurse, I'm not sure that's a good idea. In his...
Don't worry. He was willing to risk sacrificing his own...
I see.
So before you arrest him...
All right. I understand.
Mom? It's me, Potton. Your son. You recognize me now. Mom, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, but I have some bad news. I examined your mother last time we were here.
What?
Your appearance no longer has any bearing on her ability to recognize you.
No, it can't be. Please, Mom. Open your eyes. I've done so much to get to this point. No.
The temperature of his palm must have changed. I'm sorry. It seems I couldn't bring him back to you after all.
It's you. Thank you.
Oh, of course.
Mom! Why will you answer her and not me? Why? Why?
No more questions, Potton. She's gone.
Mom? Mom?
I'm sorry to say this, Potton, but you and I are not the same.
wait is over, everyone! The sale of our new skincare product, Romaritime Essence, will now begin.
Another skincare promotion! And it's selling as fast as last time. Wonder what people would think if they knew what was in the last batch. Oh, Sigewinne's here too! Hey, Sigewinne!
Oh, Traveler Paimon, hello! Oh, I hope you two got a good rest yesterday after all your hard work.
Of course! Nurse's orders, right? Anyway, are you here to take notes for your next article?
Actually, I'm mostly here to help Officer Morgan wrap up yesterday's case.
Ah, that reminds Paimon. That stuff sold like crazy, didn't it? Is it gonna cause huge problems?
Nope, there's nothing to worry about. Unless modified, Butterfly Dew is an excellent skincare product that's completely safe to use. Besides, officers have already retrieved all Butterfly Dew purchased on the market. Now it's just a matter of disposal. After consulting Monsieur Nervulette, I came up with a way to neutralize any harmful effects, so it'll evaporate naturally without polluting water or soil.
Wow, it's Sigewinne to the rescue again!
Thank you for serving as our consultant, head nurse. All the butterfly dew we recovered has been disposed of, according to your instructions.
Great! Good job!
Also, after he saw his mother for the last time, apparently, their supply it made for
Vache.
Make no mistake, since the flood cut off their supply of after receiving.
That sounds more like it!
Based on what he tried to throw us off his but.
So he tried this once before, huh? Guess he really did want his mother to see him again. But in the end...
Looking at the interrogation records, it seems like he spent the first sum of money he earned as reward on his mother's treatment.
Yes, which is why I suspect that his initial motive for using the potion was not personal greed, but a desire to become somebody who had the power to save her. Even so, he went too far. In the end, he got what he deserved.
I understand. Thank you for bringing me these records.
Why did you want them anyway?
Patton was one of my patients, so I need to put together a medical file for him. My teacher always stressed that a person's life experiences are just as important to their file as their—
Why are you still treating him—
That may be true.
One last thing, head nurse. Please, it would be for the best if most of—
Of course!
Thank you for understanding. I'll take my leave then.
So, Sigewinne, did you really use that potion yourself?
Why do you sound so— Yes, it really—
But...
I know. There are some secrets I can't tell anyone. Before I tell you, though—
Of course! And Risley,
Good to see you, Traveler. Paimon. I trust all has been going well for you?
Big news, everyone. The Udex is out of his office on important business.
Is that genuinely something people would consider big news?
Why wouldn't they?
Ah, yes, you're quite... After reading the
Take note.
So the old... Oh, sorry. Paimon didn't mean to be rude.
I doubt she...
Indeed. In those days...
Wow.
younger colleague. Sigewinne, sir, strictly speaking, the head.
She served a sentence?
Yes, long before initially I and most, but now it seems more likely that the law.
Ignorance is bliss.
Sigewinne had her reasons.
Could you tell us a little bit?
Certainly. Sigewinne does not object to her close friends learning about her history. In fact,
even with their daughter so ill, they kicked you out? Stubborn as always. And prejudice isn't a disease I can cure either. Shame that I don't have the energy to get over there. You're laughable, you old witch. You want to save everyone in Fontaine, but you can't even save the patient before you.
Master, what are you?
I discovered a strange disease, one I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from. But without witnesses or proof, no one will believe me. I had no choice but to
Then I'll find a cure for you, and then you can go cure her.
There's no need. I am beyond saving now. There's nothing you can do.
But, Master...
As I said before...
I know, but... I'll do what...
Even if...
As long as I don't...
Then I shall make one if I am able to. If not, I will leave.
when Sigewinne returned, she found a potion bottle and a note on the table. After using the... and after I had confirmed the veracity of the events...
So that's what happened.
I fear Sigewinne only... When I reflected after the final details of the events surrounding Sigewinne's transformation came to light, I checked several sources and...
Wonder how she feels.
Since she invited you here, I imagine she intends...
You're here. The old friend I mentioned was my teacher. When she passed, her body was nowhere to be found. All that...
Sigewinne, the witch who gave you the magic potion, she was your teacher, wasn't she?
Sounds like Monsieur Neuvillette filled you in.
After learning the truth, it must have been hard.
Well,
but she would...
That's just who she was. If lying is what it took to get a kid to take their medicine, then that's what she'd do.
All right, but why did you turn yourself in?
I broke the law, simple as that. My teacher made her choice, and I made...
True. It's just... the way Potton framed it when he was asking you all those questions, it made Paimon really mad. You're not like him at all, and everything never let... And yet, you were still convicted and thrown...
Unfair? I happened to think...
Well, what makes you say that?
I knew you'd be curious. Let me tell you a story. The verdict came down. This Melusine is guilty. The Iudex defended the authority of Fontaine law, but he did not confiscate the Melusine's medical kit. And so, the Fortress of Meripede gained a new little doctor. She still wore her hood and raincoat, even though it never rained in the fortress. Perhaps thanks to her human appearance, no one refused her treatment. She treated more and more patients, and her sentence grew ever shorter. Finally, the people of the fortress could not live without her, and though her sentence ended, she did not leave them either. Then one day, she received an invitation from the outside world. The location seemed familiar, and when she arrived, an old lady was waiting for her. She saw right through the Melizine's disguise, but didn't reveal it. Instead, she asked a question.
Tell me, why do you think you gained the respect of so many people, despite being a Melizine?
Because I look like a human?
It's been 50 years, Sigewinne, and you haven't aged a day. I think everyone knows you are not human. I finally found you, after all these years. I still remember, you know. It was you who saved me that night.
But how? I was no longer a Melizine by then.
Does it really matter if you're human or Melizine? I remember the warmth of your palm. It's quite unmistakable. And you know what? It hasn't changed one bit. You don't have to hide anymore, Sigewinne. These days, everyone wants to make friends with Melizines. And I think that it's all because of you. I'm sorry I couldn't say this until now, but thank you, Dr. Melizine.
Now that's an ending Paimon can get.
After hearing everything Paten said, I wanted to tell him that it didn't matter who he looked like on the outside. I tried to treat him, but the roots of his problem had nothing. I understand.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, in order to restore the...
we don't... Well, still... Melizine physio... After all, from a Melizine point of view...
Paimon...
What was Paimon thinking?
Leave it to me.